manufacturing base where more employment is provided. Academia, universities can play a role of R&D. So this kind of the model can be developed, and this will reduce the burden on the SME for the operations, for the investment, and it will give them some certain amount of the market available.
Thank you for your really impressive insights. Now we have a very unique subject stalwart with us. I'm talking about Dhruv Pandit, who is a founder of Heritage Cyber World. Today we are heading to the world where the biggest threat is not humans. Now it's a cyber attacks. So kindly, give us some more insight from your expertise.
It's not a threat from cyber attack, it's against from the human, from the dark side.
So at the end of the day, we call them as a cyber only.
Yeah, so basically it's a need of our, when we says that our हमारे जो आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी भी बोलते हैं कि राष्ट्र सुरक्षा के लिए साइबर सुरक्षा अब जरूरी है. So it's a need of our. Cyber security plays an integral part for our nation's security. Like you see that there was a time when we were using the computers, large computers, like in 90s you have seen that there were the floppy disks. There are the drawers where you need to remove that floppy disk from one another cell to. Now everything is on a cloud, like on a click. If you want to share, just take an example, like if we are over here, we want to share the photographs of the event, I think just
put it on a Google.
We will be needing a Google Drive link, nothing more else. But the transformation, the digital transformation, what we are doing, it's good for our work, but it's taking a very dark side on the data. So as you also know that data plays a very major role. Like any hacker who targets the organization or an individual person, they have only two motives, like to do the financial loss to the particular individual person or the organization, or to create a loss on the data side. So
can I add something with your permission? Is there a new kind of a breed which is coming as a threat to their reputation also?
Yeah, it's a brand reputation. It's a defamation of the brand. Like the number of phishing activities are going on, as you also seeing that number of advertisement is coming. That July 2021 is the big sale day on the Amazon. Yeah. So the hackers will use the same concept to phish with the other persons. The persons who are using the internet services to access these such applications, there is a very huge gap between the knowing the correct application and knowing the unknown applications. So the people are getting a fish from this such applications. Indian government is working very nicely on this cyber security framework, but everyone is working, like our organization is working, number of people are there who are working for a cyber security ecosystem. The thing is that we need to create awareness, need to follow the cyber hygiene habits at our end user side. Like कोविड था, सैनिटाइज का इतना यूज़ हुआ जितना पूरे साल में किसी ने, मतलब 100 साल में किसी ने 100 साल में ज़िंदगी में किसी ने यूज़ नहीं किया होगा, उतना 3 साल में यूज़ कर लिया लोगों ने सैनिटाइज. So it's something like that only. It's a need of our post-COVID. We had lots of cyber attack, and if we talk in India, we have every 17.5 seconds cyber attack. And the MSME sector, if I give a counting, then from 100%, more than 40% the cyber attacks are going up with the SME and the MSME sectors, because they all are using the infrastructure for transforming the business to a digital environment for a business growth. So the number of attacks and number of cyber crimes activities are going.
So you are suggesting that self-awareness should be the first step to avoid all these things, rather than only thinking or depend on the cyber experts or this thing, because you will also suggest that
exactly. So
at the end of the day you should be aware where you are heading it. After the damage is done, then you people will come in picture.
Even obviously when the human pathology report comes, doctors always say that तेल वाला खाना कम कर दो, मीठा कम कर दो. आखिरी में तो अपने ऊपर ही है, हार्ट अटैक चाहिए या नहीं चाहिए.
सर तो मुझे सिर्फ इतना बताइए, साइबर अटैक का शुगर क्या है, which we should avoid?
साइबर अटैक का बहुत अच्छा शुगर है. अपने को जो हम लोगों को जो पब्लिक लाइफस्टाइल होता है ना, सबसे पहले तो उसको सिक्रेसी में लाना पड़ेगा. लाइक यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड दैट विदाउट मार्केटिंग आवर पर्सनल लाइफस्टाइल वी शुड मार्केट आवर बिजनेस products. People are marketing own self also, like we are going for a movie, going for a travel, we purchased a new car.
So indirectly you are igniting them to attack you by showing everything.
Obviously you are showing that yes, I have a money, aao looto mujhe. It's something like that. So basically the case studies are there. Even the hackers, even the thieves, they are using the social media platforms to conduct the robbery at the home. There are the case studies. They will track back you on the Facebook. And we had this case study in the Ahmedabad itself before 2 years ago. There was a one family, they went for the Dubai trip. They posted that we are going for a Dubai. The people were tracking back. Thief came to the home. They live in the home for 3 days and they went back when the people are coming back to the India. So the people are tracking you. You don't know that who can track you and what is the reason behind to stalk you or to track you on their social media platform. So cyber hygiene always need to be followed.
Moving ahead, I would like to have a views on a financial management by Anuj Sher Dalal, who is a partner of CR Sher Dalal and Company.
Thank you, Dr. Kishore. When it comes to MSMEs, of all the MSMEs that I have consulted so far and dealing with so far, the financial crunch is the biggest issue that they always face. And everyone said that with the threat of the larger enterprises coming in with the latest technology or the latest tools, there's always a threat that they will capture your business and not let you grow. So when it comes to financial management, I would say that any MSME owner should pay special focus on various innovative financial solutions that are available in the market. And not only say borrowing money from very private agencies at very high interest, but there are various avenues being provided by the central government, be it subsidies. There are platforms wherein you can go and put your line of business and they will suggest you the appropriate subsidies which government is giving. So things like that. There are various platforms with innovative models like bill discounting, export credit, where you can simply based on your purchase order from the customer, you can raise finance. So all these things are, very important for MSMEs, especially if they want to compete and keep their cost of funding low. Apart from that, it is very important to be financially prudent and always work with, like Dhavalji was giving an example that it's a one-man show and a one-man army. I would say that always consult the right people and take their help. And if you consult the right people, do some planning, I am sure that you can perform better than before. Apart from that, the last point that I would like to put is that there's a high need of technological upgradation when it comes to MSMEs. Technological upgradation in terms of your own product, as well as I always tell the MSMEs that look at your vendors, the people who are supplying to you. If they are not ready to upgrade themselves, then you need to change the vendor. Otherwise, they will also bring you down and they will not let you perform better. So these are the 3 things that I would like to tell the audience.
Just wanted to have some clarity from you that do you think that there is a practice in today's SME that their entire book building is only to get more debts? Is that so? Is this the way SME is heading? That my book building should be lucrative to the bank or the financial institution? This is a good practice, or this is what you are seeing today?
So someone even in the inaugural session had pointed it out about the book building or the window dressing or whatever we say. I mean, that is, of course, you are right that I didn't want to, bring it here on the open forum, but
No, see,
there
at
is
the
a
end of the
habit
day,
that
when
we
we
have.
consider
Yeah.
everybody as an SME family
Yeah.
and KCCI is
So-
providing this platform.
Honestly
let's
speaking-
be very honest.
Yeah, so honestly speaking, see, there are both kinds of businesses are there, right? I know people who have never played with their balance sheet even for a single rupee and who have strict principles. And of course, it can hurt you in the short term, but it will never, let you down in the long term. So that is the main thing that is needed. Of course, he's right that financial kind of principles of dealing with vendors and not or the transactions that you enter should be all recorded in the books. And even if you are, say, there is a habit of MSMEs and businessmen that in that greed they kind of end up falsifying the books to such an extent that they are in trouble from all the departments.
Manipulation.
So that should be, that manipulation should be avoided. If you are, you can work with innovative financial service providers to get what you need with the current balance sheet also. It is not always the end of the road that, bank is asking for this and this ratio. So I should, go for falsifying the books, because then the end of the day you are playing with the entire system, be it your auditor or the banker or your consultant. Everyone is going to be in trouble. And especially now because I am a CEO also and dealing with the government departments. So all the departments, and Kandar sir also knows that GST or income tax, they all are tracking you. They all know कि कहाँ से कौन से बैंक से where the money is flowing from. Even when you have a unit called DGGI in GST, right? We have a IT department also, which is Intelligence Department of Income Tax. So when they call us to attend a client case, they will say,